Hello everyone, welcome back to our series on cognitive mastery. Most of us are obsessed with goals. We set a target. I want to be fluent in English. I want to lose 10 kilograms, or I want to earn $1 million. We believe that if we focus hard enough on the destination, we will somehow arrive there. But here is the problem with goals. Goals create a success-failure dichotomy. Until you reach your goal, you are in a state of failure. And once you reach it, you often feel a strange sense of emptiness, wondering, what now? The high performers of the world do not rely on goals alone. They rely on systems. A goal is a result you want to achieve. A system is the process that leads to those results. If you ignore the goal and focus only on the system, you will still achieve the result, but you will do it with less stress and more consistency. In today's shadowing session, we will explore the architecture of systems thinking. We will learn how to stop chasing results and start designing the habits that make success inevitable. Prepare your logic. Simplify your approach. Let us master the power of systems. Part 1: Goals versus Systems. To understand the difference between a goal and a system, imagine a professional athlete. Their goal is to win the gold medal. But the gold medal is just a byproduct. The real work happens in the system: the precise diet, the rigorous training schedule, the sleep patterns, and the mental recovery. If the athlete focuses only on the gold medal, they feel anxiety and pressure. But if they focus on the system, the daily practice, they find joy in the process. The same applies to learning English. If your only goal is fluency, you will feel frustrated every day that you are not yet fluent. But if your system is shadowing for 15 minutes every morning, then every day you complete that task, you have already won. You are no longer waiting for a future result to be happy. You are finding satisfaction in the daily execution. When you fall in love with the system, the goal takes care of itself. You stop worrying about the destination because you know that the system is moving you forward, one step at a time. Part 2: The feedback loop and optimization. A system is not a static set of rules, it is a living loop. The most effective systems are built on feedback loops. A feedback loop consists of 3 stages: action, observation, and adjustment. Most people only perform the action. They study, they practice, and they repeat the same mistakes for years. They are in a loop of stagnation. The systems thinker, however, focuses on the observation phase. They ask, is this method working? Where am I struggling? Why did I lose focus today? By treating your life as a series of experiments, you move from working hard to working smart. You optimize your system. You realize that if you aren't making progress, the problem isn't your willpower, it's your system. You don't need more motivation. You need a better process. Optimization is the act of removing friction from your path until the right action becomes the easiest action. Part 3: The compound effect of consistency. The true power of a system is revealed through the compound effect. In mathematics, compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe. In life, consistency is the compound interest of self-improvement. If you improve your English by just 1% every day, you don't just get slightly better. Because of compounding, you end up 37 times better by the end of the year. The problem is that the compound effect is invisible in the beginning. In the first few weeks, you don't notice a difference. This is where most people quit. They think the system isn't working because they can't see the result yet, but the system is working beneath the surface. You are building neural pathways. You are refining your ear. You are strengthening your discipline. Consistency is the bridge between a wish and a reality. The winner is not the person who works the hardest for 1 month, but the person who works the most consistently for 1 year. Part 4: Designing your environment for success. The final and most practical part of systems thinking is environment design. Your willpower is a finite resource. If you have to fight your environment every day to stay consistent, you will eventually lose. High performers do not rely on willpower. They design their environment to make success inevitable. This is the art of reducing friction. If you want to shadow English every morning, don't spend 10 minutes looking for your headphones and your transcript. Set them on your desk the night before. Create a trigger, a specific signal that tells your brain it's time to enter the system. Conversely, increase friction for your bad habits. If your phone is the biggest distraction, put it in another room. When you design your environment, you stop fighting yourself. You create a flow where the desired action is the path of least resistance. Your environment becomes the silent partner in your success. We have reached the end of our session on systems thinking. I hope you now see that the secret to a great life is not a grand gesture or a lucky break, but a series of small, well-designed systems. Remember, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Stop chasing the horizon and start building the road. If this session helped you simplify your approach to growth, please leave a like and subscribe to our community of high performers. I would love to hear in the comments, what is one small system you are going to implement in your life this week? Thank you for your logic, your discipline, and your beautiful presence. Stay consistent, stay structured, and I will see you in the next session. Goodbye.